Hi, this is Mrs. Smith. This tutorial will go over how periods equals energy levels and how family groups can be determined by valence electrons. So let's start with the periods. There are 7 periods on the periodic table. So I'm going to put a period after the number 1, 2, period, 4, 5, 6, 7. Periods go across the periodic table. Okay? Then for family groups equals valence electrons. This is family group number 1. It goes down the periodic table. It has 1 valence electron. Family group 2, all of these elements have 2 valence electrons. We're going to skip these right here for 8th grade purposes. You'll deal with these later. But group number 13 has 3 valence electrons. Family group 14 has 4, and so forth. Family group 18 has 8 valence electrons. Their outer shell is full. The noble gases will not react with any of the other elements. Okay, so let's go over the bell ringer. That's going over periods and family groups. Use a diagram and the periodic table above. So I'm going to look at this diagram and this periodic table. What period can this element be found in? I want you to be able to tell by the number of rings in the diagram. So this is 1 ring, that's period 1. That's the 2nd ring, that's the 3rd ring. It has 3 rings, so it's going to be here in period 3. 1, 2, 3, right here. Okay? Um, which element have the same number of energy levels as this element? So remember, energy levels is also rings, also periods, so it has 3 energy levels. So periods on the periodic table tells you the rings. Sometimes instead of rings, it may call it the shells, it may call it the orbits. That's the number of energy levels. So these rings on the atom determine the energy level that the atom has. Okay, how many valence electrons does this element have? Number 3. So remember, valence electrons are the one in the outside ring. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 valence electrons. What element is in the same family group as this element? Remember, 8 valence electron is family group 18. That's the last family group on the periodic table. So what element is in the same? We have helium here, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. So all of those. Okay. Now name the element in the diagram. I can name it by period 3, 8 valence electrons, so I can match it up 1, 2, 3, and 8 right there. It's argon. I can tell that it's argon because look at the period and group. I can line it up. Or you should know this way, the easiest way. Protons identifies the element. Proton is the same thing as the atomic number. Now on here it's kind of hard to see, but argon's atomic number is 18. Let me see if this one's a little better. Yeah, right here. Argon, if you look at that top number 18, atomic number is the number of protons. So I can also tell that what this element is by the number of protons. Place a letter in the box next to the correct statement. So I'm looking for arrow A, arrow B, and arrow C. Let's look at these. So arrow A here is going across. Arrow B here is going down. And then let me get some more colors. Arrow C is over here going diagonal. Okay, now diagonal on the periodic table means nothing. I'll go ahead and tell you that right now. So I'm going to cross out C. C is never going to be a choice. So tells energy levels. Let me go up. I know energy levels is the period. They're going across. So this element had 3 energy levels because 3 rings. It was in period 3. So energy levels is arrow A. Tells periods. I know energy levels and periods go together. All of these go together. So that's also atom or arrow A. Tells valence electrons. Valence electrons are a family group. They go up and down the periodic table. We are a family. We move down the columns, you see. So down the columns, family, valence electron gives me arrow B. Tells rings in the electron cloud. Rings is going to give me periods. Periods go across, move across the period, properties change slow. So that's arrow A. Tells family groups. We are a family. We move down the columns, you see. That's arrow B. So this was the bell ringer. Your homework is similar. So if you need this tutorial for your homework to help you, here you go. Until next time, hope this helps.